What's up, everyone, and welcome to today's The More You Know in Arc video. Yeah, I've got an interesting one for you. We're heading over to this red mission outpost so that I can show you how OP this exploit is. I've tested it a few times on Gamma. I have not tested on Alpha, so this is going to be a first for me. As you can see, my ship's a little bit damaged. Can't fix it at the moment. So we're at 74% HP. Let's hope that this actually works on an Alpha mission as well. But yeah, today I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about how to sink ships without taking any damage. Like literally no damage. That 74%, yeah, that's literally because I was running around inside of a mission testing some stuff. Yeah, this is pretty OP. One of my community members kind of took my method for hunting ships, which is just sitting still and shooting, and found kind of a really cheeky way. That's a little bit of an exploit in order to defeat missions. So yeah, I'm gonna show you what this is. So hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, and let me know what you think in the comments how fast Wildcard is gonna patch this, because there's a very good chance by the time you are seeing this video that this might already be patched. Let me in. There we go. Sweet. Ooh, ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Turn, shippies, turn! Ouch, 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 ouch. You will take damage when you're getting this kind of set up the first couple times, just to figure it out. All right, let's start slowing down here. Start slowing down a bit. Go forward. And there we go. Ooh, we're just about there. Perfect. All right, I think this is where we want to be. All right, let's take a look. Well, y'all suck. Your aim sucks, man. Gotta do better on your aim. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not taking any damage whatsoever from these guys. So I'll sit here and show you. They're hitting my ship. I am taking 0 damage. So yeah, it's between the second sail on the Brigantine and your character is ideally what you want to do. And yeah, you just now can sit here. As long as I don't get bumped by a ship, which is absolutely possible. It happened when I was testing it in Gamma. As long as you don't get bumped by anybody, you can just sit here and use your free ammo to essentially light up the ships. And there are a lot of ships going around in circles. This is so terrible. They're absolutely gonna patch this. I don't know quite what they're going to do in order to fix it, but yeah, this absolutely needs to get patched, because I would assume that the loot is a little bit better on the Alpha than it is on the Gamma. I haven't yet done an Alpha, but I would assume that the loot is slightly better. You know what I can do though? We'll go ahead and switch to these, and let's go ahead and just do one of those. There we do. We do a lot more damage with that ammo than we do with the free stuff. There we go. Oh, I missed. That was kind of sad. All right, there we go. Hello, friends. There we go. Beautiful. Let's light you guys on fire, because that's kind of fun too. There we go. Light that ship on fire. So yeah, this is the exploit. Do with it what you will. Like I said, I do think Wildcard is going to patch this probably pretty quick. It's a bit OP, it's a bit broken in my opinion, and definitely a good way to, you know, destroy ships and farm ships and stuff like that. But we'll have to see how this gets patched. Let's see here. If I can sink some of these ships. I did this already a couple times in Gamma and collected these cannonballs. That's how I got these cannonballs. Oh no, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. If they hit you, they will knock you, which can be quite unfortunate, because then you got to get set back up again. Get your booty out of here. Honestly, I think these cannonballs will do more than the... I don't think that the poison ones really do that much, unfortunately. They just don't really seem to do enough to be worthwhile. Yeah, let's get this guy. Yeah! Okay, this one's almost sunk. This one is almost sunk. Let me see if I can get him. Get him! Sink him! Yeah, level 25 Brigantine is down, baby! It feels really good to get revenge on all these ships. These ships have wronged me in so many ways. But yeah, so this is the exploit. Like I said, I do think this is gonna get patched. I can't imagine Wildcard being okay with this staying in the game. It's not necessarily going to help you that much if you want to do these outposts. I guess unless you're trying to destroy them, because you technically have to go out of bounds for it to work. But if you need to farm ships for cannonballs or resources or mats or things like that, this is definitely the way to do it currently. Because the cannonballs can be a little bit on the expensive side if you're using a lot of them and your aim sucks like mine does, especially while moving, which is kind of how I think my community member came up with this. I was essentially sitting still while fighting pirate ships, and then I guess they were probably kind of using my method and then just did it on the border of the world and realized, hey, we take no damage. And yeah, that's kind of how it works. So we'll have to take a look at the loot in a second, so I'll bring you back after I've destroyed some more ships, and I will show you what kind of loot I have picked up from doing this. All right, we're almost done sinking these ships, so we're gonna check the loot. I don't see too much loot that has come out of them. Got 1, 2, 3 there. That's pretty much it. I don't know if there's like a limit to how much you can collect, like if you have to keep setting up every time you do this. Maybe you only have a certain amount in an area, a little bit OP, I guess. But it's been very fun sitting here just lighting these ships up. There's something about getting revenge that just feels really, really, really good. Okay, that one missed. My aim sucks. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about how bad Mystic's aim is. All right. That one should... Yeah, that one's done. And then just this one left. Yeah, my aim sucks. Okay. It's gonna be a nice hit. Nice. You're not seeing the damage numbers, but you are seeing the health bar. Yeah, there you go. Seeing the health bar go down, which is what you want. Ooh, I don't know if that's going to be too late there. A little bit. And one of these. Come on, he's so close. Come on, Brigantine. Oh, he's so close to being down. So close, man. All right, this should hopefully get rid of him. Come on. Sink him! Oh, that is so satisfying. That is unbelievably satisfying to kill these guys. All right, so yeah, as you can see, oh, we do have a bunch more loot. So let's go ahead and start turning and collecting our loot here, and then we can see what we got. Because I am very curious if these give better loot than the other ones. I would say like Gamma. I mean, it all shows up as yellow. So I don't really know if they give better loot or not, because it doesn't really show you until you go into your ship's inventory. But yeah, we sat there for a good 10 minutes just murdering ships. And as you can see, we ended up getting 6 flotsams. If that's how you say that. Nobody come for me in the comments. There we go. There's 3. And then let's come pick up these ones over here. And again, like I said, I am not in admin mode. I am on my community server. So I can 100% confirm that this works on unofficial. Given how this kind of exploit is, I do think that this would work on official as well, because there are no mods involved in this whatsoever. So yeah, this is how you do it. This is how you sink all the ships in the ocean. There we go. And let's just go ahead and park here for a moment and take a look. Let's see what we got. Okay, no, we pretty much got the same loot that we would have gotten, I think, from doing the Gamma or the Beta. So really, the use of this is simply to farm these cannonballs, so that way you can use them later on. These ones are definitely the best cannonballs. They're a little bit expensive though to craft, so unless you've got a very good like farming situation going on, those could be quite expensive. And honestly, you could probably, I don't know if you can grind these or not. It doesn't say that they're not grindable, so you could probably just grind all of these up to make the really, really good ones that you do want to use. Because I don't really see that the corrosive or the incendiary ones do as much damage as these reinforced ship cannonballs do. But yeah, there you go. That is how you sink ships in Tides of Fortune without taking any damage. Like I said, I do think Wildcard is going to patch this or come up with some type of alternative to prevent people from doing this very, very soon, because it is very, very, very OP. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one.